choice with snakes either. When I sat down for long hours in meditation, in the forest near Mysore city, when I opened my eyes, I would find 8 to 12 snakes, all cobras, just sitting there. If a dozen cobras came for me, I don't know how many came for him. So snake is not his choice, he crawled up, what to do? And he didn't mind because a cobra has a tremendous sense of perception. For those of you who may not know, a snake is stone deaf, that means it has no hearing capabilities of any kind. So its entire body is upon the ground, truly ear to the ground. So it feels the vibrations and senses so many things that you and me would not know unless we really focus on those aspects. There are many dimensions of natural phenomena and beyond. Energetic phenomena in the world, a cobra is most sensitive. So because he has such a high level of perception, Adiyogi thought he is his friend. So when they crawled up, he just left them there. About the moon on his left side is a symbolism that he is exuberantly intoxicated. Soma means intoxication. Today when I use the word intoxication, probably many of you, at least some of you, thinking of the drink that you're missing today because of Mahashivaratri. Intoxication does not mean alcohol. Intoxication does not mean drug. Intoxication means you're just high on life. When you don't know how to be high on life, you use chemicals. This is the biggest problem in the world today. To be healthful, we need chemicals. To be peaceful, we need chemicals. To be joyful, we need chemicals. Chemicals are going into us in the form of pharmaceuticals, in the form of fertilizer, in the form of pesticide, and as if that is not enough, there are drugs and alcohol. If to generate any experience within you, if you need chemical input from outside, this means you are hell-bent and destroying the sensitivity of the human system. When I say the sensitivity of human system, you must understand why as human beings, though we are not as strong as an elephant or a tiger or almost any other creature in the jungle, we dominate the world simply because we have a phenomenally well-developed neurological system, which includes our brain. So when you put chemicals for health, for well-being, for peace, for joy, for everything, then it looks like one is determined to destroy the sensitivity of the system, to destroy the very possibility of experiencing life. Because today this is happening in many parts of the world and beginning to happen in our country also, that most people, if they don't have a drink, they cannot even sit peacefully in the evening. So, moon is symbolic of Soma, that means he is always intoxicated but absolutely aware. If there is no intoxication, if there is no exuberance of life in the form of intoxication and a profound sense of awareness, if these two things are not there, you cannot endure this life. I am using the word endure consciously, because right now the human effort is to fix every situation they are in, because no matter how much they fix it, somewhere in their experience, it is still not even pleasant, to a point where today most human beings, even the so-called spiritual leaders in the world, are telling you that peace is the ultimate goal of your life. Peace of mind is the ultimate goal of your life. Such people will only rest in peace. Because to be peaceful is not something that needs to happen at the end of your life. It is something that has to happen at the beginning of your life. To be peaceful is not even a challenge of any kind. To be pleasant within yourself is something most fundamental, which you very effortlessly did as a child. What you knew at the age of 5, unfortunately, by the time you're 25, you've forgotten how to be peaceful and joyful. Now a whole lot of teaching, nonsensical teaching happening in the world, how to make you peaceful, how to make you joyful. The square one of life, people are trying to desperately get back to that place, that they want to experience little bit of peacefulness and joyfulness. Why don't you look back and see when you're 5, 6 years of age, being peaceful and joyful was not even a challenge. So the symbolism of moon is that he's always intoxicated. But look at the way, his expression, absolute awareness. If you're aware and intoxicated, then no matter what is the nature of life you're going through, no matter what kind of situations life throws at you, you will be beyond that always. It is my wish that every one of you should slowly grow a moon on your head, always drunk, always intoxicated and exuberantly alive and aware. When we say third eye, these two eyes can only see that aspect of life which stops light. Right now you can see my hand because it is stopping light. Suppose it allowed light to go through, you would not see my hand. The very air that you breathe you cannot see, simply because it's not stopping light. What stops light is opaque, or in other words, you're only seeing the opacity of life. You are not seeing the transparency of life, you are not seeing the transcendence of life. So third eye means that you started seeing that which does not stop light. You started seeing dimensions beyond physical nature. Third eye is not a crack in your forehead and a freakish look. Third eye is an inward eye, because if you want to see that which is not physical, you need an inward eye, not an outward eye. Thank you. It looks like you're… Show me some life, huh? என்ன தமிழால கொஞ்சம் உயிர் காட்டுங்க எனக்கு. योगेश्वराय महादेवाय त्रयंबकाय त्रिपुरांतकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकंठाय मृत्युंजयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय सर्वेश्वराय